Closer and phrase, closer, further, empty rooms beneath my ribs, a door half open in the dark. You circle me, unseen, like a thought I never finish. Your shadow falls over my skin, soft as someone saying stay. I taste a name I never learned on the back of my teeth. Time slows and slips sideways between your fingers on my hip. And the hush between our questions, you look through me like tinted glass at night. City ghosts in your eyelids, blinking in and out of reach. I hold my breath to hear your silence better. Every almost touch, a quiet riot under my tongue. There is a storm behind your collarbone. I press my ear and listen for the moment it begins to break into rain beneath your heartbeat. You say nothing, but your pulse writes essays in the hollow of my rage. Each word a little earthquake. I fall upward through the gravity of your doubt and tracing constellations no one else remembers. Your laugh, a crack in all this velvet gloom, light bleeding through where you tried to hide. I wear your breath like fog around my shoulders, soft, possessive, fading as the room forgets our names. The air tastes like unfinished stories, burnt sugar on the edge of sleep. We trade secrets neither of us plans to keep. Your eyelashes flicker like a film that's losing frames. Memories jump cut through the edits in your gaze. You touch my throat as if tuning an old station, searching my voice for a version of you. I feel your doubts walking barefoot down my spine. Their careful steps, counting every vertebra. You ask nothing, but your eyes lean in and beg for a place to set their luggage for one long dangerous minute. I taste last winter on your lower lip, all the words you swallowed to keep the snow from falling. You hold me like a fragile future tense, each promise fraying at the edges of your grip. The ceiling drips like low clouds over us. We lie still as if movement could break the spell. Your fingers trace horizons on the inside of my arm, drawing maps to places we will never go. I hear your heartbeat arguing with reason, steady, stubborn off the grid of every careful choice. We breathe in sync to slow conspirators, rewriting our alibis in the dust on your windowsill. My name in your mouth turns feral, turns fragile, a soft thread. You're afraid to finish. You say it once, then let it unravel into vows that tremble against the shell of my ear. forgets its mother tongue. I feel you learning the architecture of my ruin, fingertips tracing fault lines with reverent curiosity somewhere between inhale and exhale. We signed the quiet treaty of two disasters agreeing to collide. Fault lines with reverent curiosity somewhere between an inhale and exhale. We sign the quiet treaty.
Footsteps in a hallway that never ends, a door that stays half open. Your shadow slides along the ceiling, everything soft, everything blurred. A slow inhale held too long, name scratched in a frosted glass. The room leans sideways, time presses its thumb on the bruise. There is a shape where you once had warmth in the cushion, lip print fading on a crooked glass, air tasting like forgotten vows. You trace circles on the inside of my wrist like you're reading a map. Every nerve turns towards you, screams glow, but I only watch your mouth. You say nothing, just breathe near my ear. Each breath a secret, curtains barely moving, as if the night is listening in. I keep losing words on your collarbone. They slide down, dissolve in your skin. My pulse slips out of rhythm, following a melody only you can hear. Ceiling, we lie parallel, almost touching. Your fingertip hovers above my spine, drawing constellations you refuse to name. I ask what you're thinking, you answer with a slow blink. Eyes heavy, rimmed in tired gold, promising everything and nothing. Our shoes sleep by the door like pet animals, ready to run at the first siren. You laugh once, low and fragile. The sound trembles, then disappears. Your phone vibrates across the table, an insect trapped under glass. You watch it, let it shiver, choosing the silence. And instead, I feel your tongue find the scar on my lip, like it's a question you've asked before. You taste the storm behind it, salty, stubborn, still unfinished. Somewhere, a train drags its echo through someone else's morning. We stay here, off the clock, suspended between apology and touch. You gather my hair at the base of my neck, knuckles pale, almost bleeding. I feel the tremor in your grip, a confession that never reaches your mouth. You say, stay until the sky forgets itself, voice thin as smoke. I answer by turning towards you, letting my knees find their way between yours. taste like late night coffee, and words I swallow too fast. Your thumb smears pigment from my lips, color bleeding into the fine lines of your hand. You ask if I'm afraid of the morning, I say I'm afraid of the moment after, when your body cools an inch away and the room remembers its own emptiness. You kiss the hollow at the base of my throat as if you're sealing something in, but the warmth leaks through your fingers, dripping slow onto the floor between us. Your laugh returns softer this time, wrapped in a question you don't voice. You balance it on my sternum, let it rock with every shallow breath. The sheets twist around our ankles, a pale, patient tide. I anchor myself with the curve of your hip, bruise shape necessary. I feel your eyelashes brush my cheek, a quiet counting of seconds. Each one falls open and closes like doors in a hallway we haven't walked yet. You ask me to tell you a secret, I offer you my pulse instead. Place your palm over my ribs, let you listen to everything unsaid. Outside, someone drops a bottle, glass gas, then settles. We exhale at the same time, as if cued by the distant break. You say you like me best in the dark, when my edges blur and soften. I wonder how I look to you under the harsh light of leaving. The clock faces turn to the wall. We outlaw numbers, outlaw endings. Your barefoot hooks behind my knee, pulling me back from the thought of distance. You whisper that we are a temporary country, bodies drawing borders on damp skin. Rhythmic glass, rooms behind rooms, names I never learned, shapes that felt like us, half-closed doors, soft echoes down the hall, every quiet promise smudged in paper. On my wrist, like you were writing something sacred. As heaven I first sleep, from all the things you never say, your shoulder against mine. Two strangers sharing the same secret, not asking where this leads, only how it feels right now. Tell a story with the pieces missing, let the silence fill the gaps. I answer with a crooked smile, across your collarbone, like it's choosing you on purpose. I memorize the curve of your shadow, how it slips along the floor. Afraid that when the night exhales, it might forget to leave you here. If this is only borrowed time, better stay instead of fade. Let it ache instead of vanish. Let it leave fingerprints on tomorrow. I don't need a promise or a name, just the weight of your head on my shoulder, and that fragile tremble in your voice when you whisper you should go. The things out to quiet out minds, conversations drowning in their own endings. You stand up and sit again, caught between exit and gravity. I'll taste goodbye in the air, metallic, slow, inevitable. Your smile bends like soft glass, trying not to break in my hands. Your cold hangs from your fingers, like you haven't chosen the world yet. One with me, one without, swinging gently between your knees. You turn your face away to breathe. I turn mine toward you to listen. Both of us missing on purpose, the moment we could make this real. We walk the hallway side by side, footsteps falling out of the rhythm. Every step a quiet argument. No one ounce of courage to speak. You pause beneath the exit sign, red glow in your tired eyes. Ask if I'll still remember you when the night forgets our names. I watch your shadow spill out fire, thin and cool it from my chest, air rushing back into the doorway, where your warmth used to linger, somewhere under my skin. Your half-finished sentences keep moving. I close my eyes on purpose to feel them pass through one by one. Shadows lean across the ceiling, dust turns slow in broken air. Glass half warm on the table, your name a ghost on my tongue. Street glow bleeding through the curtains, blue and amber, never white. Jaw unclenched for the first time since I learned how not to cry. Touch my wrist like check-in time, but the clock stay frozen still. Breath hangs heavy between us, thick as secret, soft as silk. I watch your outline flicker, every inhale, every sigh, like the room might swallow you if I ever dared to blink. Your collarbone catches the dark,
pole stumbles over itself. Tripwire in an empty field. You lean in, laugh in a whisper, and my name sounds safe for once. You ask, are you here or away? I scan mine like distant shore. I answer inside my ribs first, then let the slow truth spill out. Tell you about sleepless seasons, days that blurred into a smear. How I learned to hold my breath every time I wanted more. Your thumb draws circles on my knee. Small storms under faded denim. Each orbit pulls me closer to someplace I don't recognize. Outside, someone drops a bottle. Tiny crash, then quiet lapse. We're cocooned in muffled echoes, wrapped in offbeat heart and hum. You say you hate clear endings, prefer the scenes that cut too soon, where the lovers stay unfinished, still reaching in the dark. I nod like I understand it, but what I really want tonight is a moment that refuses to fade out when it should. Your lipstick stains my water, lip-shaped hail on the rim. I drink careful, tasting color, as if that could make you stay. You speak about changing cities, trading skylines, trading skin, leaving versions of yourself folded into rented rooms. I picture all your suitcases lined with half-forgotten touch. Wonder if I live there too, as a rumor in your bones. Silence settles low and humming, not awkward, just awake, like the world stepped out a minute, left us here to guard the door. You tilt your head, study my mouth as though searching for the light. I would tell to keep you near until the daylight breaks. I offer you my softest fears, wrapped in late night cigarette breath. You hold them like they're diamonds, too fragile for the sun. Your laughter lands in slow motion, spilling over bare knees, warm. Every syllable a question I pretend I already know. You mention old hesitations, hands that left too quick, too cold, lip prints fading from your mirror before you learn their names. I promise nothing with my voice, but everything with how I lean closer than I ever should inside this borrowed calm. The ceiling starts to feel endless, a tilted sky we fall through. My spine arcs against the sofa, like a road that has no turn. Your breath paints fog on my shoulder, tiny storms in quiet skin. I could live inside this moment if it never asked for more. You trace letters on my ankle unfinished, but I still read. Every curve is invitation to forget who I have been. You rise, pace slow to the window, bare feet soft on crooked floor. Curtains part with gentle fingers, letting midnight lick the room. The city hums in broken patterns, far off engines, distant shouts. You stand there like a translation of everything I never said. I join you, shoulder against my head, against the cool glass pane. Our reflections blur together into one unfamiliar face. You tell me, you tell me, you tell me. You tell me. Tell me. reasonable. Murmurs melt into vapor, faces blur into temperature. You touch my shoulder like a question you forgot to ask. You lean close, your words fall sideways, spilling into the hollow of my neck. I taste someone else's evening on your breath. Bitters, rhyme, regret. Shadows stack on your cheekbones. Every blink, a small eclipse. You say my name like it's borrowed, like you'll have to give it back. My hands hover above your ribs, not touching, already guilty. Your heartbeat flickers through fabric, sinks and slips with the room's slow sway. You smile, but the corners argue, holding back something heavier. I follow the freckle constellation down your arm to a trembling wrist. Glass rings like a warning bell somewhere behind us. Someone laughs too loud. Your eyes stay pinned to my mouth, searching for an exit or an entry. I say it's late. You answer, that's the point. Between us, the silence thickens, warm as a confession. You trace circles and spilled condensation, tiny planets around our feet. Outside, the city folds inward, windows go dark one by one. Inside your gaze, I see detours, roads I swore I wouldn't take. Yet my pulse steps over every line, barefoot, unprepared. I could leave on an unfinished sentence, let it dangle between tongue and teeth. But the way your fingers curl the air says stay, says maybe once more. My name on your lower lip, a secret you might bite through. Your jacket hangs off one shoulder like you're halfway out of the night. You tilt your head toward the door, but your body tilts toward me. We stand in a slow collision, gravity choosing sides. I feel the weight of tomorrow press against the small of my back. You whisper, forget who's watching, as if anyone really sees us. We are only two blurred edges bleeding into bass and smoke. Every breath you steal from my mouth writes a promise you won't keep. Still I sign with the shaking spine, ink made of sweat and want. Somewhere an old song changes key and temperature. Your laugh cracks open, my caution spills light into the darkest parts. If this is a beautiful mistake, let it be meticulous. Let every touch be deliberate, every lie almost true. The mirror behind the bar shows us out of time. Your hands on my hips steps like you've always known the path. I close my eyes to forget the hour, to unlearn the names we wear in this borrowed skin of morning. We are only heat and hush. Last call crawls across the room. Stacked chairs rise like fragile bones. You brush the hair from my face, gentle as an apology. At the door, the air bites harder. Street gleam on your collarbone. You ask, same place next time. I taste the word never and swallow. Footsteps fade on wet pavement. Your shadow lengthens, let's go. My pulse still walks beside you long after you disappear. Some nights don't really finish, they just thin out into memory. Your voice beat. Soft glow on empty walls. Glass rings in the other room. Your shadow lives on my skin. Quiet, circling. I lose the shape of my thoughts in the hum of your absence. Salt on my lips from a name I never said out loud. You touch me from far away through echoes I invented. Seconds fall like ashes on a table we forgot to clear. You lean in, then disappear like a dream that leaves its scent. Your breath stays in my collar, warm, invisible, cruel. I count the spaces between words.
window holds a foreign sky. Clouds like fingerprints smudge thin. I press my forehead to the glass, let the cold rewrite my heat. Your name drifts by in fragments on strangers' conversations. Every syllable a match striking somewhere I can't see. I fold myself into corners of rooms we never shared, saving space for the shape of us that never light appear. If I close my eyes long enough, I can feel your coat in my back. Heavy, borrowed, not mine. Smelling of rain and decision. Somewhere you are almost calling, tongue against your teeth. The word dies in your mouth before it ever reaches mine. I build a small cathedral from unfinished sentences. Kneel between the maybes and light a match for every lie. Your absence wears a velvet face, soft but it scratches in